Assalamu alaikum and good evening. This is Zishan Isaac with Zishan on air, right here on the airwaves on FM 95.1 and 1460M and all through the social media with all over the world. So let's dive right into some geopolitical topics because especially the situation in Syria is very unstable. Yes, Bashar al-Assad is not there, but at the same time, since they are now looking at forming a unity government, and we all know what happened after the fall of Saddam Hussein and after the fall of Gaddafi, or the removals of these leaders who have been there for quite some time. So it's not about the day off, it's always the day after, that how it would look like. And right now, a lot of people are asking the right questions, and the question obviously is that would they be able to make up this government based on various ethnic demographics that they have, different ethnicities, and at the same time, would this be a unity government? So right now, the Russian army, or the presence of Russia as well as Iran, is already gone, or is very minimal now. How much at the deep roots level that hearts and minds of Iran, or the sympathies toward Iran and Russia, that remains to be seen. But French Salafi jihadists, remember, these folks who have taken over, they were former Al-Qaeda, and they are now rebranded themselves as HTS, which is a terrorist organization. Even the leader of this organization, HTS, Mohammed al-Julani, he has a bounty of $10 million on his head by the State Department and by US. So French Salafi jihadists celebrate and taunt the Russian army as Russian soldiers are forced to escape toward Turkey from Russian Khamim air base in Latakia, Syria. Another key regional power, I would say, Turkey. They have most to gain because they have provided their support. Turkey offers military training to rebels governing Syria. So that's basically what's happening. On the US front, before we go back and discuss a little bit more in terms of the geopolitical impact of this whole proxies of Iran and then Russia, and then how Syria, Turkey, and other regional powers, even Saudi Arabia, are involved. We'll talk a little bit more. But I think right now the biggest question is that who is gaining the most? And right now, even if an inch of Benjamin Netanyahu's government is gaining in Syria, because they already have conquered Golan Heights, and President-elect Trump, when he was president number 45, at that time already approved Golan Heights, which obviously is a disputed territory according to UN, but not to obviously Benjamin Netanyahu and his regime. So now they have even gone further from Golan Heights, and even an inch of gain, that means that's an inch loss, and it's not inches of gain, it's in fact hundreds and thousands of square kilometers, and who knows how much area that is IDF they have advanced. So these are some questions that political pundits and people who are vouching for peace, which sometimes feels like a dream when we discuss Middle East, that remains to be seen. U.S. court rejects TikTok request to temporarily halt pending U.S. ban. Many tech companies, CEOs from Apple, Tim Cook, and then from Meta, and then others, they have visited President-elect Trump at Mar-a-Lago. Trump team wants to scrap car crash reporting rule that Tesla opposes. So that was something which the recommendation to kill the crash reporting rule that came from a transition team tasked with producing 100-day strategy for automotive policy. The group called the measure a mandate for excessive, quote unquote, excessive data collection. The document seen by Reuters shows. And this is again many automotive groups, including the Alliance for Automotive Innovation, a trade group representing most major automakers except Tesla, has also criticized the requirement as burdensome. But again, independents are also talking about what about the car collisions, because these reports are important, especially when you have self-driving cars and you need hundreds and thousands and millions of data points and key decision points that the algorithm and the logs and the computer chips and the entire system basically has to make a decision when there are so many different dynamics when you are driving. So let's see how that shapes up. Trump calls to end to daylight saving time. So this is another area which we will see an impact. In March 2022, the U.S. Senate voted unanimously to make daylight savings time permanent, but the effort basically stalled in the House after lawmakers said they could not reach consensus. A bipartisan group of senators in March made a new push to make daylight savings time permanent. So let's see how that works. Some critics say that, okay, well, it basically it forces children to walk to school in darkness, and then some say that more economic activity during the winter months, it will lead to even brighter afternoons and evening and more economic activity during the winter months, like I said. So there are pros and cons for it. So that would be a debate again coming soon. NJ Senator, New Jersey Senator, now will switch over to these mysterious or mystery drones that have been seeing all across U.S. different areas, this time adjacent states of New Jersey. So New Jersey Senator says feds are too, quote, fearful of public reaction to tell the truth about mysterious drones. And this is reported, and he was also interviewed on News Nation. And then State Senator John Bramnick also basically mentioned this. So as people who are watching live on social media can see these pictures of different sightings, drone sightings, temporarily shuts down runways at New York airport. So that happened for a brief period of time, and they open it up. And then as we can see some pictures here from this screen grab taken on November 30th. This was a township, city, Mendlem, in New Jersey, and the person taking the video believes it shows several drones in the sky, as we can see in the picture as well. And here's another one, and then here's another one from ABC News. Now, from the other news we have from Forbes, the Secretary of Homeland Security, Alejandro Mayorkas, also told ABC News on Sunday, quote, "There's no question that people are seeing drones," unquote. So a lot of people have basically reported this, as I'm showing on this screen. Senator Andy Kim from New Jersey, a Democrat senator, and then Kim said, "Others, quote, others may have seen acute drone activity," unquote. And this could be people, having their own drones, or it could be espionage, it could be spy activity, who knows. So there is not much information that has been provided by the authorities, so that is leading to a lot of speculation. So if you see a drone, obviously anywhere in the states, just report it to authorities, and let's see if they respond back and provide some more information. On December 3rd, the FBI joined several New Jersey police investigations, announcing a public request for more information on the observed, quote, cluster of what looked to be drones and a possible fixed wing aircraft, unquote. And moving on to the main area, again, with regards to the confirmation hearings, we will get to see. But right now, Tulsi Gabbard, she has been basically tapped in for Director of National Intelligence. And this is where she, last reports basically are indicating that she's having a tough time getting some senators' approval. So let's see how that shapes up. And then Pete Hegseth, another one for Defense Secretary that we discussed last time. We'd like to thank our key advertiser sponsors. Because of them, we are able to provide you this key information. So continue to support these advertisers and sponsors. Affordable Insurance of Texas, AITinsurance.com. You can visit them if you have auto needs, commercial, health, and home insurance. You contact them. Affordable Insurance of Texas, their website, AITinsurance.com, or 713-785-4000, 713-785-4000. Avesta Houston, they are at the intersection of Westhammer and Wilcrest, 11165 Westhammer Road. Their number is 713-781-5555, avestahouston.com. And then if you are certainly looking for some key dresses for men, men's shalwar kameez, then you can contact Roop Sari. Even kurta pajama, it's a traditional dress, a lot of varieties, and sherwani, another formal dress, hundreds of designs. You can visit roopsari.com. They have a year-end sale going on as well. If you're in Houston, you can visit them at Hillcroft. They are on Harvin. You cannot miss it. And if you are outside of Houston or outside the state of Texas, visit roopsari.com. And also Demasis. That's right, Demasi. They have a lot of locations in Houston, greater Houston area, in Katy, in Sugarland, on Richmond. And for all their locations, visit demasis.com. That's the authentic Mediterranean cuisine at Demasi's restaurant, and it's all you can eat buffet style, one of my favorite restaurants. So definitely visit, and fresh food and authentic Mediterranean cuisine at Demasi's, DIMASSIS.com. So with that, I would like to sign off here on social media, but we'll continue with the traditional media. And again, stay connected with us, share and subscribe on our YouTube channel as well, Zishan On Air, and on Facebook, you can connect with me, Zishan Asad. Again, thank you so much, and stay tuned, and have a nice and safe Super Week to all the social media audience. And we'll continue here on the traditional media.